Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's me, Daniel Boondocks01 here for the final collection tour for a while. And I'll say final. We'll talk about that later. But here is my updated collection tour for the end of 2023. It was a year of action figures. It was a big year of collecting for me because I got some cool stuff. I got my first Hot Toys figures. I got Detox, got rid of some stuff, got some new stuff, all exciting stuff like that. But for the last couple of weeks while I've been home, I have been working on the displays, getting some stuff done, just getting it to a spot where I'm happy. So before all that, no, without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop right into it. I'll show y'all. We'll get legend shelves, all that stuff, detox, whatever. Yeah, TV's still on. I thought I'd turn it off. Okay, so let's get to it. I know I said collection tour, but it's kind of just like my room tour, like my man cave, stuff like that. So, here's my door, my stuff. Poster about collecting action figures. That's awesome. Suitable Attack on Titan poster. And then, yeah, boom, let's go ahead and show it. Here are my Marvel Legends, most of them. My Marvel Legends collection it doesn't look like it, but it has actually reduced a lot this year. I've sold a lot of stuff, and I've got it. And if you remember from previous versions, I've had a shelf down here on the bottom, but I got rid of that. I moved everything up, so now it's higher up for me. So let's just give it a tour. So here's my workstation. This is where I make my videos. Just a cloth. Just got in Hush Batman today, Mayfix reissue. Awesome. Got the Jada Toys Fei Long in last week. This figure is amazing. I have Chun-Li for a while, but yeah, I'm just showing my desk, right? And here's my PlayStation, monitor, some posters of stuff that are awesome that I like. Marvel Legends final swingsuit right there. But let me go ahead and get this stool, and we'll get up here to the top. And also, yeah, I don't have any more lights up here. The lights that I had, I bought them freaking years ago in 2019. They died, so no lights here, but we'll do our best to get up here and see. So this is the comic Spider-Verse stuff right here. So yeah, I have a lot of figures. I would love to dynamically pose all of them and get them into a cool pose and have everything not just be so graduation and just museum pose. But I have a lot of them, so I think of my displays as the big Marvel collage posters. That's cool. But starting over here, there's really no particular order with all this stuff. It's just Marvel Legends comic stuff. Some video game, Gamerverse stuff. Into and Across the Spider-Verse figures right here. My symbiotes are up here in the back. It's fine. And it's cool because, I've been saying this a lot with my friends, but, I'm getting to, a finite point in my collection in which, I will say, my comic Avengers, I'm done buying comic book figures, comic book Marvel Avengers and villain stuff, because I have the stuff that I need. The next big thing I'll get is HasLab Giant Man. I ordered that, so that'll come later next year. But it's same thing with comic Spider-Man stuff. I don't really have the desire to update. I have the definitive, comic book Peter Parker Spider-Mans. I have definitive Green Goblin, Venom, Electro, Shocker. I don't really feel the need to update a lot of this stuff. So let me I know it's going to be a hassle getting through here. So, yeah. So this is here. Again, custom Shocker. Some stuff like that. Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. Probably my favorite Marvel Legends comic book Spider-Man ever. So that's awesome. And then, yeah, Green Goblin with some painted eyes. If I can get that to focus in. That's dope. So, yeah, Symbiote, Gwen, Jackal, good stuff's here. And then here's, my Doc Ock with those custom tentacles I made last summer. So that's still there. But, yeah, I still would like to get the animated series stuff, that Doc Ock, Goblin, Mary Jane, Aunt May, Peter, Smythe. But, $50 those 2-packs, I would just rather put my money elsewhere. So that's it. These are the animated series figures I do have, Spider-Man and Venom. And then these boxes are what I use for risers and stuff like that. So I keep those around. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and swing on right this way. This light right here is going to cause some flare. So again, these are just my comic book figures that I have. I if I didn't own the HasLab, Sentinel, and Galactus, I would have sold these a long time ago. Again, my love for Marvel came from the movies. My favorite figures to collect are movie figures. So, like, I probably would have sold these a long time ago. But, you know, it's just here. I just got that Hawkeye this year, the 60th anniversary stuff. Rounding out that team. Same with the Black Widow. God, she looks so good. I think Hawkeye and Black Widow are the only 60th anniversary stuff that I bought. And then, yeah, X-Men stuff. I did get the Deadpool and Hydra Bob 2-pack, but I ended up not replacing it. Just go ahead and sell that 2-pack anyway. Get my money's worth from it. Here's still an all-time favorite, Marvel Legends Beast. That's awesome. And then we'll swing around this way just to show how we're D-tops here, but we're not going to get to those quite yet. HasLab Galactus. These have been, the HasLabs have been in the same pose since August. And they have not moved and haven't fallen, so that's great. And just with some figures that kind of go with the HasLab. I have a $20.99 box there. I was supposed to put that somewhere else. Kind of shoot that review right after I shoot this video today, so that'll be on YouTube this week also. But HasLab, stuff like that, yada yada. Save up some time, gonna ahead and cut, and we'll go and look at the MCU stuff. Yep, so here we are. I know, like, the lighting's not the best. I'm sorry, guys, but didn't have time to get LEDs in time. So MCU, again, it's this whole bottom row of stuff because I extended it because I ran out of room. Much of this hasn't changed. It's all kind of the same order. It's like phase 1 through like phase 4 stuff, you know, with just some mixes in there. But again, it's kind of redundant showing this shelf again. Nothing has changed really. It's all the same. If you've watched my collection tours at this point, it's all like, it's just here. So that Stan Lee up there, that's nice. Thanos, Infinity War, Doctor Strange, all that stuff like that. Again, there isn't like, I mean, I'm still missing a lot of MCU figures. I still don't have all of them that are out, so I'm always gonna need to backtrack on that, but it's okay. And then coming up here, like, yeah, like I said, I'll just give you a nice panoramic shot. Okay, I was holding my breath. And then you get in here, it's like Civil War. And again, I try to group figures based on like the movies they're in. So like here's like the Loki stuff. Shang-Chi is not grouped in with other Shang-Chi figures. But Thor Ragnarok, stuff like that. I just got this Loki for Christmas. I'm super happy to finally have it. It's okay. I don't really like the head sculpt. I like this head sculpt more from that one, but that's okay. Still like to have it here. Speaking of good head sculpts, here is Janet from the Quantumanium wave. She's a beautiful figure. She looks awesome. And then Scott's back there with his ugly head sculpt. I just got Kingpin from Hawkeye for Christmas as well. And yeah, I'm going to try to take a step up and get back here and show everything that's covered in the shade. Thor Love and Thunder figures, garbage. Eternal figures, alright. This is a Jada Toys Wolfman that I customized just to have a like Werewolf by Night representation. Hopefully, I would love to get a Werewolf by Night Marvel Legends from Hasbro. That would be amazing. And then this corner is like supposed to be like the what if stuff. So it's just what if figures. I don't have the season 2 figures yet besides that Ant-Man right there. Or Goliath, whoever it's supposed to be. Still love that Infinity Ultron bath. And then, so you swing over here to the right. And this section is my Spider-Man, my MCU Spider-Man stuff. Now, I do have some Sony stuff in here. Like, I have the Marvel Legends movie Venom, naturally. And then I have a Riot custom that I made. And then I also have a Carnage custom that I made. Both of these I made last year. I finished Riot in the summertime. Carnage last year, Riot this summer. And yeah, but then you get over here, and this is my favorite section of the MCU shelf is my favorite display that I have. But you get in here, and you can see these awesome No Way Home figures. Like, here's a 3-pack. It'll focus. Sorry, again, the lighting sucks. Maybe, should I turn the flash on? Let me see. Okay, I turned the flash on. I don't know why I didn't have it on this whole time. But you can keep down in here. See, here's my Tobey Maguire. I repainted. Paint's a little sloppy, but on the web lines, but it's okay. And Andrew final swing suit. This Green Goblin that I love. Love, love, love. Top figure in my display. Top Marvel Legends figure that I own. And you can see some of this other No Way Home stuff. I'm only missing the unmasked Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield. So I do want to get those figures eventually. But I did buy the 3-pack, so I have that. And then I still got some Toy Biz figures. Then yeah, I got these Guardians figures for Christmas. I don't have the whole wave completed. So yeah, this will all get filled up with future releases and all this. Like I said, everything seems really open right here, but it'll all get condensed and come close together like the rest of this stuff. With the more figures I had, which I don't know when I'll be buying more MC figures, but nonetheless, we have that. Now we move to my next favorite part, the Detoffs. So I turned on a ring light that I have. Maybe that'll help. I have the shadow, my curtains blacked out, like, because they're blocking light, because I thought that light was going to be too much, but maybe it'll help. Well, let me do range. Let me arrange some stuff. Okay, I opened the window. I got some, or opened the blinds, got some extra stuff in here. Okay, but some extra light, but the Detoffs. I've been working on these forever. Took me a while, but I had to wait until I got these beauties. So we'll start right here. I'll just open this up. I just got Hot Toys. I just bought this Doc Ock last week, and I got Hot Toys Green Goblin for Christmas. So I'm super excited to add these to the collection again. 2023 was a big year because I started my Hot Toys collection, which is primarily just going to be live action Spider-Man stuff. But here you got Doc Ock. And the integrated suit being the first Hot Toys in my collection that I ever bought, because I bought it for my birthday earlier this year. But Hot Toys Doc Ock looks nice. We'll just go, I went ahead and opened the case, so we'll just go ahead and scoot down here. So then here's my import Spider-Man, import / third party live action Spider-Verse stuff. So you get in here, I got that TW Toys third party Vulture, that looks really nice. SHF Carnage repainted. Here's the SHF No Way Home Green Goblin, but with the Marvel Legends head sculpt, because the SHF head sculpts are abysmal. Repainted SHF Tobey Maguire for symbiote suit and stuff like that. Third party Goblin right there with third party Doc Ock up front. SHF Trio, which I'm sure will get updated when the Mayfix versions come out, if they ever do. Marvel Select Lizard, really need a new Lizard. I'd love an updated Lizard from some company. I know Hasbro's given one, but I'd like an import one. Marvel Legends movie Venom. And yeah, again, this is just live action Spider-Man stuff that I have. There's a third party Electro that's supposed to come out. It's supposed to come out already, but it hasn't. So if that ever gets released, I will be adding that to this shelf because there's no Electro in here. You can see this PW Toys Doc Ock. God, it's a nightmare of a figure to handle. PW Green Goblin, which is good. So, yeah. So you're going to move down here to, this is my miscellaneous shelf. With just some other figures that I like. Again, I got the Mayfix, the boys figures back there that I own. I still don't have Butcher, SHF Deadpool, NECA Ghostface, NECA Predators, NECA Chucky. Again, this is just miscellaneous pop culture movie stuff that I like. Again, PW Toys The Mask here. That's a grail. My figure always wanted a Jim Carrey The Mask figure. This NECA Feral Predator is absolutely insane. You might see him pop up in a top 10 video soon. I don't know. But I'm trying to get this adjusted again. Veteran William, got that this year. It's cool. I like werewolves, my favorite monsters, but I didn't love this figure as much as I thought I was. Jaded Toys Invisible Man, just got that. This spot's empty because I did have Fei Long right here, but I forgot to put him back. So I'm sure I'll get Fei Long and Chun-Li in here. And then, yep, the TMNT Mutant Mayhem Turtle Tots. These guys are so hilarious. Look at that face. Look at that face. Funny. But, yeah. And then coming down here, these are my third-party unique toys. Transformers. Have the Last Night Megatron and Optimus. And then Age of Extinction. Galvatron and Lockdown. The company that made this is Unique Toys. So if you want to get those, you can check on eBay and stuff like that. These figures are amazing. I'm missing one. There's a Dark of the Moon Megatron that just came out last year, I believe, or this year. I think it was last year, end of last year. And man, I really want that figure, but I couldn't swing on getting it this year. It'd have been another $200 to $300 figure to buy. So that's it for this first DTOF. So really happy, really excited. Go ahead and close this up and move on to the next one. Starting off DTOF number 2, we have the Hot Toys Raimi Green Goblin from the No Way Home line. This is another Grail dream figure to have. I got 2 awesome Raimi Goblin figures this year. 3 with the PW Toys. Oh man, it's awesome. And then you have the SHF Goblin, which we don't really talk about. But man, I love this figure. I wish the posability was a little more, like, I wish you could pose a little more, but again, Hot Toys really aren't made for that. But I think if this Goblin had the approach with Hot Toys Carnage, and that it was sculpted and you could see the joints, you could be able to get Goblin on some like low glider poses. But either way, this still looks amazing. It's an eye catcher in my display. It's amazing, as well as an eye catcher. This freaking Norman Osborn head sculpt, Willem Dafoe, that's amazing. So cool. But display base, got Pumpkin Bomb getting ready to launch into his hand. So that's awesome. I love this figure. I'm so happy to have it, and I can't wait to finish the rest of the No Way Home Hot Toys line. So then we come down here. Here is my import Avengers Endgame and Infinity War display. So in the future, I'd love to get more Infinity War and Endgame figures and separate this eventually. Have my own DTOF for, oh dang it, you can see I didn't clean that good. Gross! Have an Infinity War cube and an Endgame cube, but get up in here. SHF, Thanos, Hawkeye. This is the snapping SHF Iron Man. I need to get the Mafex one because it's so much better than this one. Infinity War, Mafex Strange. That looks beautiful back there. Sorry guys, I'm not really the steadiest of hands. Endgame Cap, Captain Marvel, stuff like that. Here's the Endgame Iron Spider. I know that pose is wonky, but I hate messing with that figure. The walls always fall off, so I got it up there and I didn't want to touch it anymore. But you can see this stuff right here. Just more Endgame and Mafex. More Infinity War and Endgame Mafex and SH Figuarts figures. This Mafex Mark 50 right here is the most underrated figure of 2023 in my opinion. This figure is amazing. It comes with so many accessories. It's so much better than the Mark 85, and nobody talks about it. I'm really sad. I was going to review this on YouTube. I didn't because there's just so much. I didn't have the time for it. But I love this Iron Man. This is probably the best Mafex Iron Man figure out there. But I'm biased because I love the movies and I love Infinity War. Whoops, sorry guys, keep switching up the camera on you. And then Mafex Black Panther, Cap, Mafex Thor, Infinity War, or an Endgame Black Widow. So when you come down here, this is my import Spider-Verse comic Spider-Man shelf. So I got Revoltech, Iron Spider up there. And let me zoom in for y'all. And then Mafex 185, and then Mafex 75 original fighting Ben Reilly. Mafex Symbiote Spidey, 75 reissue, Scarlet Spider, Venom, and Carnage. I would love to add more villains and other variation Spider-Mans into this display. I think the next one coming out, I know over the summer Mafex revealed a Spider-Man 2099 comic prototype. So that's amazing. I'm excited for that. I don't know. I think the only other figure I would be missing in here is Webman, but I don't want to buy that figure, but it would look good in the display with the other Spider-Man. But I can't wait for 2099. That's going to be amazing. I hope that we get a comic Iron Spider from Mafex, and then hopefully, because if the Waldos are really good on that, then we get Superior Spider-Man. That would be awesome. But I want more villains. Like, we just have Carnage and Venom. Like, give us more villains, please. Give us Green Goblin, Mysterio. Like, oh my God, Mafex would kill it, and I'm so excited for that if that day ever comes. But really simple, nothing down here has changed. Again, some of these displays also haven't changed from the last collection tour from the summertime. But then we get down here. Here's my DC shelf, both live action and comic. Comic only being the Hush figures I have, and then the McFarlane Toys Killer Croc from Arkham Asylum. That's just a nostalgia figure for me, and I repainted it. Looks amazing. Hush Superman, McFarlane Darkseid, as well as the McFarlane Steppenwolf down right there. But Justice League Superman, Hush Nightwing, right? Yeah. This third party, is this Patriot Studio? Yeah, Patriot Studio, Joaquin Phoenix Joker. That head sculpt looks awesome. This figure is really cool. Doesn't pose a whole lot, but I like it. Here we have the Henry Cavill Snyderverse Superman, Black Suit Superman. Hold on, guys. Oh, shoot, my phone's going to die. Give me 1 second. And we're back. Okay, my phone is about to die. I wasn't paying attention to that. Let it charge a little bit. But okay, so last thing I said was Henry Cavill Superman. That head sculpt is amazing on top of the McFarlane Steppenwolf from that scene in Justice League. Then we have Justice League Flash right here. I know this is getting reissued, I believe, or there's a 2.0 coming out. Can't wait for that. Here we have Mafex the Batman, Robert Pattinson right here. That's beautiful. Again, that head sculpt is amazing. So a very, very limited shelf. Not a whole lot going on. I would love to have a comic DC display and the movie display separated in the future. I'm just trying to get more figures. I know I got Hush Batman right there. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, anyways. Got that right there. So that'll be thrown in here at some point. But yeah, that's it for DTOF number 2. So let's move on to the last one. And finally, here's DTOF number 3. Starting off with the Hot Toys Venom and Carnage from Let There Be Carnage. And oh my gosh, I fucking love this Carnage figure. This is my favorite Hot Toy that I own. It's fucking awesome, man. It's so good. Like, I've talked about this. Will this pop up in a top 10? Yes, it will pop in a top 10 this year. Keep an eye out for that video. And then we have, again, Hot Toys Venom. Look at that head sculpt. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm sorry for shouting. But holy shit, man. These look great together. I love Carnage. It was a dream to get this figure this year. So I'm so happy. So that's about it for here. This is done. These will be like this until I decide to change up some of the poses. Although the No Way Home stuff is going to go into these, and then I'm going to have to buy another DTOF for other stuff. So getting down here, we have my Into and Across the Spider-Verse import display. Peter B needs to be moved over a little bit. Oh, there's some fidgeting I need to do. They weren't done. I should have checked them. Oh, I'm such a bad collector. That's okay. Anyway, so starting off, we got Sentinel Spider-Bot, which is in a goofy pose because mine is broken. The elbow, one of these elbows is broken, so I can't really pose it, so I just put it up and left it. Marvel Legends, the Spot, Jessica Drew, and Sentinel Peter B right there. Sentinel Miles. Marvel Legends Spider-Punk. SHF is making a Spider-Punk coming out next year, so that'll replace that, and the Marvel Legends one will go up there with the other Across the Spider-Verse Legends. As well as the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Noir that also came out this year. Was it this year? I think so. Or was it last year? I don't remember. I think it was last year. I don't know. But that one will get replaced when the Sentinel version comes out next year. So, yeah, we have Mafex Peter B all stringed up with some webs. Mafex Miles. And then start on this side. We have the Sentinel Gwen here in the schoolgirl outfit. And then another Mafex Peter B because I love that figure so much. Had to get it so nice. Had to get it twice. And we have SHF Miles right here, which is okay. Mine is not perfect. It's not the best Across the Spider-Verse figure I have. But speaking of the best Across the Spider-Verse figure I have, I do have 2099 right here. This figure is amazing. Again, I'm going to shoot a review right after I shoot this. So keep an eye out for that review as well if it's not already up on the channel. And then we have the SHF Gwen, which she looks really good. I love that head sculpt. And I love that watch that came with the 2099 to go with Gwen. So, and then Sentinel Spider-Ham that came with Spider-Gwen. So, yeah, that's it. Again, it's a nice. I'm liking how this is. I don't know. I don't think we need anybody else. I don't know what character besides like villains, I guess. But I don't know any. Oh, we need freaking Spider India. I forgot his name. But getting a figure from him at some point from SHF, Mafex, or Sentinel, whoever's gonna do it, someone give us one. That'll be really good. And maybe this SHF 29 is amazing. I wonder if Sentinel is going to do one, but they might kill it, but we'll see. The SHF will be hard to beat, but going down now to the third spot, we have my anime DTOF. This is one that I really, really like and enjoy. I just added the newest additions are SHF Chainsaw Man, given to me as a gift, And then I also bought Monkey D. Luffy. I haven't watched One Piece, but you know, $30. It's an anime shelf. Throw it up there for the hell of it. But I really wanted to expand on this DTOF a lot this year. There's this collection and display. And other than the two that I just mentioned, I wasn't able to. Still missing a lot of Revoltech My Hero figures. I love All Might right there. That looks amazing. Bakugo and Deku right there. Looks swell. I wanted more Jujutsu Kaisen figures. There's so many to get. But I have the one and only Gojo right here. Gojo, the goat. And as well as the Figma Attack on Titan figures up there. So I love that. If you didn't see the announcement, Amazing Yamaguchi announced that they're making Revoltech figures of freaking the Tag Titan, Armored Titan, and the Female Titan next year. Oh my god, those are going to be so fucking awesome. Those are probably the most anticipated figures I have for next year. So I can't wait to see what those look like. And if I do a collection tour next year, hopefully you'll see those three with these other Attack on Titan or just the anime display. But love these figures. Chainsaw Man is amazing. I love that Figma Gojo. I love that Revoltech All Might. Those three are probably the best figures in here. Also, yeah, showing some love. I got Naruto and Kakashi there. I wanted to get more Naruto figures as well. Eventually this is gonna be too much, and I'm gonna have to have another display somewhere for these figures. But so many lines to get, so many cool animes. I love them, and I'm so excited. But finally, the last spot we have is my NECA TMNT 1 and 2 Secret of the Ooze display. This hasn't changed. They just get thrown in there. I need to get the Samurai Turtles. I don't have every figure. I don't have Splinter from the first movie. I don't have Shredder from the first movie. For Secret of the Ooze, I need to get the Doctor. I need to get Kino. I need some Foot Soldiers. And then for the third movie, all we have is the Samurai Turtles. But I need to get those and add those to the display. And I'll have a full collected NECA TMNT trilogy collection. So I'm really excited. Again, Toka and Razar are probably some Grail figures of mine. Always wanted figures of those when I was a child and I watched this movie. But again, nothing really changed here. So that's about it for the DTOFs then. So let me just go ahead and close this up and we'll get a closing. So yeah, that's the DTOF stuff right there. They look really good. I'm excited. They're at their best, but I can't wait to add more. You know, it's going to be great. I'm running out of room, man. I don't know what I'm going to do. But naturally, just the rest of the room. Amazing Spider-Man, No Way Home, Spider-Man 3 posters, Scream from 2022 poster, My Bed, Where I Sleep. I don't know if y'all remember when I used to have that big shelf up right here? Crazy. Now they're right there. Like, time flies. And then, see, there's the sun glare. That's what I didn't want to happen. So I'm going to scooch this over here. So up top here, just miscellaneous memorabilia stuff. Like, there's nothing really important to look at. I think the newest thing I added was I got that Tesseract from Loki, Jaded Toys Monster, Creature from Black Lagoon, and then I got this Werewolf by Night Funko Pop. Nothing really special here. I got my Attack on Titan display right here with some Funko Pops, and I have almost the completed manga set. I need one more box set, and I'll have all the manga. Super happy. Attack on Titan ended. This is the best anime of all time. If you haven't watched it, do yourself a favor, go watch it so I can peek. So yeah, moving down from that, these are the remaining Black Series figures that I have in my collection. I've sold the rest, and I'm trying to convince myself to sell these ones, but because I just don't love Star Wars as much as I did anymore. I still enjoy it. It's still one of my favorite IPs, but man, I'm just tired of Star Wars. I don't really want to buy Star Wars figures anymore. I'm done collecting Black Series. I'm done. Unless they make updated Revenge of the Sith stuff, I think I'm done. And I'm, content with what I have, these Clone Wars figures and stuff like that. But, you know, and then just right here, I have the Yellow Park model kits. These are really cool. These took the community by storm. These, I think, are personally really awesome. And I can't wait for Wave 2 to come out next year with Scourge, Rhinox, and Cheetor. And those figures will have some weapons that will go with Optimus and Bumblebee. I'm really excited, and Scourge looks really good. Personal stuff right there, you don't need to worry about. And these are just my remaining Hasbro Transformers figures that I've had. There's some Studio Series. There's some old Hasbro figures from 2014 in here. This Bumblebee and Crosshair. This is from Age of Extinction. That's a long time ago. That's almost 10 years ago. As of 2024, 10 years ago, I've had these figures. Same with that Evasion Mode Optimus. That's crazy. And then that's just the stuff I use to customize down there. So, and you get to me. Here's me. Look at me looking all hip and sexy with my Deadpool slippers. Yeah. I don't know. The paintings that I've always done, Attack on Titan paintings, and then right here, this is really cool. Here is my signed The Child Grogu Giancarlo Esposito Funko Pop. I met Giancarlo Esposito. He came to my school, New Mexico State University, in the springtime for a film festival. And so, yeah, I was going to sell this Black Series figure, but then I kept it. And I'm glad I kept it because now I have it next to this, and he signed it, you know. So, yeah, I did graduate. Stuff like that we'll be talking about in a little bit. TV right here. And then, yes, here are some of the Legos I have. I have the completed Lego No Way Home Spider-Man set. I have the Final Battle, and I got the Sandman set from Kohl's. That's where I found it from. I know this is supposed to come out in January, but I found it at Kohl's. So I have everything here. Got Andrew catching MJ, the Lizard chasing Ned, Tom Holland on Green Goblin, Tobey Maguire fighting Sandman, Doctor Strange, and then Electro and Doc Ock back there. So it's a cool set. Both sets, I think, are overpriced as hell. I think the Sandman says like $40. Should have been like $25. The Spider-Man, the Statue of Liberty set was $120. Should have been like $100. Yeah. And then I have the Lego Infinity Gauntlet, which was $75. I don't know why that's $75. Legos are so expensive. I'm just not a big Lego collector because I hate Lego prices. But this looks really cool. I'm happy. Again, I told myself I was going to have all the No Way Home stuff, from Funko Pops to Legos, Marvel Legends, SH Figuarts, Mafex, and Hot Toys. And I have the Legos are sent. Lego is done. I have the Marvel Legends until I get the unmasked Toby and Andrew, and then Lizard and Electro come out. SH Figuarts, I have everything that's been released so far, besides the final swing suit. That'll come out, I think, in January, February. But I have the trio, the integrated suit, both integrated suits, and the SHF Goblin. For Hot Toys, I have integrated suit. I have Doc Ock. I have fucking Green Goblin. I need to finish out that line. Like, the only thing I'm missing is Funko Pops. Like, I'm selling on the Funko Pops. I don't have the Funko Pops, you know. But yeah. And that is the conclusion to my 2023 collection / room tour. This is what I got. This is what I got so far. I'm grateful to have it. But in the beginning, I said this was the last one, the final one. And that is sort of kind of true. If you didn't know already, again, if you don't follow me on Instagram or have you caught my live streams on TikTok, I graduated from college.
Daniel Espinoza.
Yep, 4.5 years of schooling done. I got 2 bachelor degrees underneath my name. I graduated from college, and I'm moving. I got my first big boy job. In short, I'll be working at a TV news station. That's all you need to know, you know. So I'm moving out of this room, and like, this is like the last move. I will, unless something happens with my job or the world and life, and I have to come back home to my hometown and live here, I won't be in this room anymore. This is the last time we'll probably see all of this like this, because I'm moving. I have a job. I'm going to live with some family for a little bit, and then eventually I'll get my own place. And then once I have my own place, like, and I might travel, like, I might not work. If you didn't know, I live in New Mexico. I might find work outside of New Mexico. The possibilities are endless. I'm getting to that life. School is done. I'm done with college. So my point is, like, collecting and content creation and all that, I've said it before, it's going to have to take a step back. I don't really like posting on TikTok anymore. I don't like the app. It sucks. The community sucks. I really want to focus on Instagram and YouTube, but still, like, I won't be around my collection. I'm taking some stuff with me, of course. I have to, just to keep my fix so I can play with some figures. But like, this is it's bittersweet, man. I downloaded TikTok my freshman year of college, and it wasn't until I had to move back into this room during 2020 because of COVID that I started to post consistently on TikTok and post about my collection and my figures in my room. The thing that blew up my account was my room tours, because I had so many freaking movies. I had posters covering the ceiling back then, and now I've graduated college and I'm moving, and it's coming to a close. It's like it's a story, beginning, middle, end, you know. I peaked at 200,000 followers on TikTok. I want to grow the Instagram. I want to grow the YouTube. We just hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's awesome. I wasn't even paying attention. Thank y'all for subscribing. That's amazing. But my point is, like, thumbnail. You know, like this might be it for my display in this place. Because once I get a job and it's consistent and I know I'm going to be there for a while, I'll get my own place, and then when the time comes, I will be moving all of this stuff to that new place, to that new apartment, that new house, wherever I'll be, in whichever state it'll be. I don't know. The future of my channel and my collecting is delayed indefinitely at this point. I'm still gonna be buying figures, like not a lot. By the end of 2024, I will have the full No Way Home collection. Let's mark it right now. End of 2024, I will have the full No Way Home Spider-Man collection. My Hot Toys collection will be complete until like some new Spider-Man movie stuff comes out that I want to buy. I don't know. Anyways, this is getting long. Sorry, it's bittersweet. Sad. I want to cry. But it's okay. So thank you guys for watching. Thank y'all for being on this journey with me. It's wild to think that this is where my life and my collecting journey has taken me, and I'm happy to have shared it all with y'all, with the good and the bad. It's been an experience, and again, I have 2 more videos coming out. I have SHF 2099 review that I want to get out this week before the New Year's, and I have my top 10 best action figures of the year that I bought. Just one video, not Marvel Legends, not imports, not just one top 10. Might be top 15. I don't know. It's such a hard list to make. There's so many good shit that I want to highlight and include. But top 10, whatever, coming out before the end of the new year, before Monday. So hopefully we'll get that out. But until then, thank y'all. If y'all want to follow me on Instagram, I have 2 Instagrams. Check the link or check the description. You can follow those. Of my figure Instagram and my personal Instagram. If you want to find out what I'm going to be doing with my life. If you care that much about me, cool. Come join me for the ride, this post-graduation journey. And yeah, you could follow me on TikTok. I'm not going to be posting a lot on there. Trying to quit, you know. But yeah, Discord, if you're on the Fig Talk Discord, that's shutting down January. Again, the Discord died. I don't have time to revive it. I don't have time to keep up with it. I don't want to revive it again. I'm done with Discord for now. So that's shutting down January 1st. But yeah, 5 minutes, geez, okay. Time to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what was y'all's favorite part of my display. I always like hearing that. What do you think is the weakest? What should I improve? What should I do? All that. Gonna have HasLab Giant Man standing up there at some point, maybe. I don't know. But okay, that's it, guys. Thank y'all for watching. I keep looking over here. Sorry, gotta look right here. Y'all are the best. Subscribe, comment, like, all the support. Good luck in 2024 to anyone. Happy New Year's. And I will see y'all on the next video. Next time? I'll see y'all on the next collection tour. Whenever and wherever that might be. Okay. Peace.